Saturday morning, Barhead, Glasgow, Scotland. And where are we going? We're coming home. Who's inside your head? Who's creating those thought patterns going round at the moment? I guess if you believe in mind control, you might believe that you're not in control yourself. But what is going on in each one of our heads? We tend to think it's the same. But what I do know, I am not wired the same as women who abuse children or men who abuse children. I don't see either as men or women. I see them as predators. But I believe everyone within our councils, support services like your funded charities, I believe they're all predators, and they're known predators. So if you're voting for any of these new parties, they're just the same as the predatorial Labour, Tories, SNP. SNP. That SNP, they just disgrace Scotland. They're not a reflection of Scotland. They're a reflection of a special needs college, the SNP. So, lots of dog walkers. But what is your plan for today? Is it night time right now? Are you wrapped up in bed? Whereabouts are you if you're wrapped up in bed? I guess or out partying, you're in America. Could be dinner time in Australia. And right now people are setting about their morning, preparing their weekends. If anyone's spending time with their family just now, their sons and daughters, mothers, fathers, grannies, aunties, cousins, I would love to say hi to you, hi to your family, and hello, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Normally I'm walking up this street and the sun is beating down on my back. But we're not going to be gifted the sun this weekend, or even daytime. We're going to be stuck in this shaded twilight. Sounds of the gulls make it sound nice. I always think like a wee trip to Largs. And if you don't know where Largs is, have a look on Google Maps, the west coast of Scotland, and let's go on a wee journey. The Neilson bus. Now my house was in Neilston. Man's Road in Neilston. And when my children were abducted, and I went through the Hague 1980 child abduction court case, the Royal Bank of Scotland stole and sold my house when I was looking to go through a court case to get my children back. Just to let you know that Banks are never going to be off the hook. They're scumbags. The Royal Bank of Scotland was filled by scumbags, thieving lowlives, and the council assists the banks to steal your home. The courts, and this was the Paisley court I was in. Judge McIntyre, he retired a few weeks after giving my house back to Royal Bank of Scotland. Scumbag. All of them are Freemasons, church-related, Catholic Church Jesuits, or Little Eastern Stars, commonly known as predators against children. I love you. Someone loves me. I am old. I am wrinkled. But I am lovable. And I love you too. Mwah! Yeah. But what is that? Are you my daughter? Is this Ava? Standing outside my friend's house. Mary doll, Marianne. Anyway, you don't want to be looking at this. Let's look at Asda. That's what we want. This is a beautiful town to walk about. But where isn't beautiful to walk about, really? The one question that I've asked every MP, and I would like you to do the same if you do have a lot of illegal immigrants. They used to be known as criminals. Illegal immigrants, we now keep them in 5-star hotels. Now every city and large town, village in the country has these immigrants in hotels, and we know that one of them won a court battle to get them rid out of the hotel. Now you need to know there's hundreds of migrants in those, hundreds of criminals. Not many women or children. They're all fighting age, pretending to be 14. We have a local police office. And ladies going to the gym. I can't afford to go to these gyms. Hi. Where are you, my friend? England? I wish I could read that screen. Give me 2 seconds and... Oh, turn up the brightness. I'd come to England too if it was easy. It is easy. All you need to do is just give your local Catholic church a call if you're anywhere in the Middle East or Africa or anything like that, and tell them when's the next free bus to Germany. They'll get you on a bus quite easy. A Flix bus, something like this. So we're on the race here. The Tour de Barhead, showing you we've got a nice new road in Barhead beside Iceland and Domino's. Good morning, lovely people. Exactly. Exactly. So why are you angry at them and not the government? What does that even mean? Is that just some words in English you've put together and thought that'll create a sentence for the guy to understand? Are you not the government? Like, see, the people, if you're American or if you're British or if you're Irish, you are your government. Anyway, anyone on right now, please just hit the like button. You don't need to hit subscribe, hit like, because you love this. If there's a love, hit some love as well. And if you've not subscribed, why not? Do you want truth about anything, any subject? Because the police are on here to find out the truth. The predatorial services which keep down the hard-working family, they break up and destroy any decent woman or femininity is taken out of the woman. So, what do you mean? Laughing isn't a refuge to my quit laughing. Let's have some parliamentary procedure here, buddy. Serial hill killer. Serial hill. What we have here is another coward. You want to put your picture and name up? My name's Joseph Day. You know exactly where I am, coward. You're just a recycling talking points from unintelligent bigots. Oh no, your feelings are hurt. Oh no, the serial hill killers. Your wee feelings are hurt. Oh, you little girl. Oh, want me to come meet you for a chat right now? I'll drive up the A6. My Golf is fit. Do what yep. Come right up here. I would take the M8, the M80, M77 and come to Barhead. You take the cut off for Paisley. You come and do that, you coward. Good morning, beautiful. Really? Zip. There's a lot of cowards that come on, unwilling to put their own details on here, because this is what we do. Serial hill killer, okay. Sit tight. I am. Sit tight. I'm walking about, you numbskull. Now you can come to anywhere in this place. You know my name. Say it out loud and you'll find me. And believe me, I will never, ever back down to anyone threatening me. I will never back down. You know what? Do you know who's taking my reason to live away? Child abusing parasites. Then little effeminate boys like you that think you can come on and frighten anyone. Sit tight. I'm here. I'm waiting for you. You coward. You little coward. Coward. Ah. That too. For a treat. Get yourself here, you'll get a treat. Get yourself here, you'll get a treat. And it's always, I'm close. Don't worry, I really hope so. I really hope so. Any one of these little Freemasonic, if you're a little Jesuit, maybe you're a little feminist, you sound like a little left-wing knob. Maybe a right-wing brain-dead fool. Which one are you? Serial hill killer? You lowlife? Serial hill killer. My family's name's Hill. You can look up that as well. I'm sure you'll find enough. Threat, not treat. Calm that braving down, divvy. You're a divvy? Divvy? Oh, I guess you're trying to just stay on. You want to stay on this network so you can speak to someone like me. Right, get yourself down here. Get yourself down here. Coward. You little cowardly policeman, aren't you? Are you going to come with your bat and a CS spray? Have you got something else to use? Have you got special things you can use against people? You little coward. Are you the man that came when the other guy attacked me and said, we'll put him in prison, and you didn't? Coward. Coward. Serial hill. Coward. A little policeman, PC plod. No friends. Frightened to put your name up. I guess you'd be frightened to show what kind of car you had. 25 minutes away. Relax, bro. What's the commotion? Listen, I'll jump in. You meet me right here. This is the centre of Barhead. I'm in the centre. I'll wait. I'll wait. And I'll wait right here. You little clown. You little clown. All of a sudden, you're breathless. I'm pacing in. I've just done a 5-mile walk. You numbskull. Is that what it is you said? Numbskull? You brain-dead little leech. What you try and do, when it's fathers, you try and belittle them, or use fathers who care about children. You're obviously a beast, a predator. You abuse children. Children should fear a little serial knob end like you. I don't. I'm going to destroy you. And I'm not going to give any explanation. I'm not going to talk about who you are. As soon as I just see your eyeball and I know it's you, I'll destroy you. You little policeman, you better be wearing a police uniform. You little bigoted pig. And you're a pig, aren't you? Snotty little pig. That was a outlandish statement. You're threatening me on my own YouTube channel. While I do a father's right, you're trying to take me away from being on point, talking about the state of the government, allowing predators like you to have a voice. You're a little coward. You're supposed to be driving. If you're here in 25 minutes, fair enough. But I know you're a little coward policeman. You could be down in Barhead, you could be out in Govan, but you're a coward. You're a coward. You probably know me, but you're the coward. You don't show your face, you coward. I'm in the passenger seat. I guess you're going to need the back seat filled as well, because I'll ruin you. I'll ruin you. You better hope, because obviously we know predators like you cannot drive. Probably can't walk properly. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Let's wait and see if you're here in the next 20 minutes, alright? You little cowardly police officer, huh? You like to try and endanger the lives of children, you little predator. Oh, I know you alright, haha. You're a coward. Unwilling to put your name, unwilling to put your details, but willing to make threats. You little policeman coward. You cowardly little Freemasonic brain-dead Catholic cult connection. Brain-dead fool. Anyway, what we do have is effeminate boy men who are normally police, and they support child abusers. They support predators. If you've heard of people like Jimmy Savile or Epstein, these are the very people that protect them for decades upon decades. It's police that do that. Police come on and they use what's called gaslighting. They use gaslighting because they, police themselves, are lowlifes. The police in Scotland protect criminals because the police themselves are nothing but little scumbags who do the duties of Freemasons and Catholic child abusing lowlives. We are now worried about your mental health. We'll be in touch. So that's you admitted to being a complete coward. More than likely, you don't have a friend, you can't drive, you don't have a car, and you're just a little cowardly policeman. You're sitting in a police station, you're getting to work in the morning, and you're getting to try and upset fathers that have their children abducted and abused. You're a sick little serial hill killer. Yes, and you know if you went out there, I've got nothing to lose. I would let my life slip away and go right now, because I miss my son and daughter, and the fight I've had to put up for the last 10 years, last decade, always dealing with little effeminate men like you, willing to work in behalf of debt collectors, child abusers, parasites, predators, the Catholic Church cult. You are a policeman, and I know you are gaslighting fathers so they commit suicide, because you're a little cult member and you're a little coward, and if you stood against any man, he would tear you in your arsehole, because that's what you are. That's what you are, a lowlife. Now, none of this stuff, I'm not looking to get paid. I'm looking to call out scumbag policemen who come on, they try and gaslight fathers, they try and get the suicide rates of fathers up for weekends, because it's the easiest time for a father to lose his own life, take his own life. I'm just some troll too, but I am sorry about your family. Those churches are creepy. No, you're creepy. You're creepy. You're a coward. You're a cowardly, creepy little predator. And you will never be allowed near children. And if I ever see you, and I don't need to know you're a serial hill killer, I will spot your eye, and my eye will understand that this is a little rat that needs to have his skin taken off his body. Instead of that, you're a police officer. I know you're a local police officer. You call yourself a troll. We know that we're actually giving you money to bring down fathers and families. We know that you'll assist predatory child abusers. We know that. And that's why I believe that you are one. You're a child abusing scumbag. What would you do? I've just explained what I would do, you little coward. You are a beast. Now, if anyone can find a serial hill killer, he's supposed to be close by. He's a coward. Now, he tries to be the big man, but he could never be a big man in front of any man because he's an effeminate little boy. Now, he knows he's an effeminate little boy. He probably goes about with CS sprays, and he would love to use his handcuffs on a boy like me, but he knows he's got no chance. He has to break the law and use the illegal statutes put in by parasites in the government to be able to get anything on a man and father like me, because he's a coward. He's a coward that makes threats, and when I stand and let him know exactly where I am, he's a coward that trolls. Now, this is a man who's willing to put down a father, who's looking to get contact with his son and daughter, and that shows that he's a gaslighting criminal who obviously should never be trusted with children. A low-life child abuser is a serial killer. Now, what I do want, there's a few of you on, like this live. Like it right now, press like, and I want to see as many people press that as possible. Now, serial killer, not really bothered about it. He'd love to use his hands on me. I don't swing that way, buddy. Buddy. Suffered and rainbow flags are not my vibe. My friend, you're a predator. You're a predator. And I don't mean you're frightening. You're frightening to children. You're a coward. There's no face of yours, you coward. You are a coward. I mean, it's you that lets the male race down. You don't have it in you to stand up to anyone. And I will eyeball you face to face. You won't last long. He'd love to. You coward. The thing is, when effeminate men come on here, they quite quickly show themselves. They have a mouth. They're normally sitting in police stations. I hope they're sitting round about the Govan police station right now. They're child abusing, effeminate predators. Now we know you use cocaine a lot because you are the drug addicts. The police are the drug addicts. I know about you going in and stealing out the rooms. I know when you take drugs off people, you steal it, you little thieving, gypsy, predatorial, child abusing scumbags. Yeah, I'm scared of a 57, 66 kilogram overly groomed male. Overly groomed, thank you very much. Yes. If anyone ever watches this and they think I'm overly groomed, then thank you very much. That lights a little fire in my soul, which I still have, because you've got nothing but bad words to come against me. And I love that, you know, because I know you're a coward. You're a coward. There's no picture of you. There's no details of where you are. But we do know that, hey, are you a friend of the coward in the same police station in Govan? Do you watch pornography and take drugs with this little policeman here? Huh? Do you help this guy? We know which way you swing. Well, we know you're a predator. So we know you're after children. So we get you and we make sure we bury you in the forest somewhere, you scumbag. Now, at this moment, we know you're sitting in a police office. We know you're sitting round about your predatorial mates. Not one of them like you. Not any person sitting with you in your police station. None of them like you. None of your colleagues like you. Wow, what did you just say? Wow, what did you just say? You're a predator. You're a scumbag. You're a lowlife. And we know you're a police officer. And you use what's called gaslighting. And the thing is, you don't have any brain cells left. You're not a smart person. And if you were a smart person, you wouldn't be sitting in the predatorial police office. But daddy must have touched you, or mummy's obviously been hitting you. The same as what happens when women abuse children. Little effeminate men like you do the same. That'll digest well. I mean, I feel quite sorry for you after receiving threats and finding out you're a coward and all of these things. I would take you want to come out here? Come out. Come on. You're not a smart person. No, I'm not. You're right. Give me a lot to think about, buddy. You sound like a guy I used to know, Mark. He went and stole from a company I was working for and tried to blame me. He was a predator. He's a bouncer, a fighter and everything else. And again, if you're him, because he always used buddy, I think he's ex-police. He might be back with them. He's a drug addict. He goes round trying to sleep with 16, 17-year-old girls constantly. You seem that type. You are a predator. And we know little boys, effeminate boys like you, I'm never in charge of children. We worry about you when we see you with children. So, no, I'm not smart. I'm smart enough to know you're a creep. I'm smart enough to know you're not a father. I'm smart enough to know you're a copper. A copper with no brains, no friends, and a drug addict. That's what you are. If I'm overly groomed, then you obviously don't wash. If I'm overly groomed, then you're a man that must stink up close. And if I'm overly groomed, then you want to see good morning to a big nice person. There's quite a few of them about here. Quite a few. And you won't be one if you arrive. You won't be one of the big people if you arrive here. Morning. Aye. There you go. So, you know where we are. You drive around, you show me how smart you are, and I'll let you give me a drive somewhere. I'll let you see how groomed I am, and believe me, I don't want to get my hands on a little predatory, effeminate boy. Okay? Cha-cha. Embarrassed yourself, have you? Embarrassed yourself, haven't you? Ah, young boy. Embarrassed. Now, you obviously still think about these kind of things, about being embarrassed. Whenever I talk about the things fathers should speak about, not about threatening one another. I speak about the rights of parents, the rights of children getting to know both safe, loving parents. I don't normally tend to try and gaslight child abusing predators. I don't need to. Now, I normally wake up the same time most days, and I'm on here every morning doing this. I do like the number of people that's come on now. I know there's someone very close to me just come out, and she means more to me than any of the comments on here. What she says and what she wants is more important to me than anything that goes on here. Even if 1,000 of you. Also, don't take your bottlenecked parenting out on me. Bottlenecked parenting. You're a predator. Children aren't safe around you. Families aren't safe around you. You would attack children and women. It's not good to have little boys like you that pretend they know anything and call other people names. This is my YouTube channel. I'm allowed to come on and do what I like and say on here, and if anyone has anything to say, they come to my door and they take me away, I get the trouble for that. I wear that responsibility, so you don't have to. But you come on here from Govan and you start this. The police are always the ones starting the trouble. Little effeminate boys, child abusing women. Come on, let's go. I've just come in. What's going on? I moan, I cry, I sing, and I wear too much. Washing myself down. I'm all nice and scrubbed up for these lovely people. Anyway, you should be sitting next to each other in the police station. You know the lives are only for you guys in Govan and Barhead. One day you're going to treat the people you work for, you're going to treat them. Orange man. Orange man had a tantum. Oh, tantum. Orange man. You've still not arrived in your 25 minutes and I'm still waiting. You've proven yourself to be a liar, a predator and a coward. And if you want to fill in the rest of your police officers, I think they should do a drugs test in you. You're obviously high in cocaine. You're obviously on drugs. You're a coward and you need drugs to make you seem tough. You can call me names which people call like Tango Man. I'm Orange Man. You think I've had this sprayed on tan? Oh, we're all ready here. We're patrolling first. You don't have any friends, no one. You're the same as me. No one likes you. You could be in a room of 100 people and no one would dare speak to you unless they were coming to put you down and let you know that you're an effeminate little lowlife. You know that you're an effeminate predator, uncaring, with no conscience. And at the end of the day, going through this or whatever you've got to say, I'll pray for you. You've already said you were coming here and everything else. You said you've got spare time today. I'll meet you anytime. I know you're a coward. Can I ask what this hatred has stemmed from? Listen, see if you even read back just a few comments, you'll see how rude and hateful you've been. You're a predator, and you're a coward. There's not a picture of you, there's not your name, there's not where you live, there's just you being a coward. I prefer the anticipation. I'd rather lurk around. Thank you for taking your time to come on here today. It's been extra special that a little effeminate boy like you would come on. Now, as soon as I put you off here, everyone's going to know that you don't have any friends, that you are a drug addict, that you are not careful or safe to be around children. The only anticipation you have is when you've eaten too much bad food. I feel sorry for you, my friend. I really do. My children might be the one being abused, but you're an abuser. I don't have hatred. I don't have hatred. All this hatred while people in hotels are relaxing right now. Free phone, free food, free electric. Even your gaslighting doesn't work. Like, I feel sorry for you. You need to try and have other people there to be someone that can handle himself, and you're a coward. You're a coward on your own. You're a coward stood beside any man. You're a coward stood beside most women, I best. But you're a predator besides children. You try and gaslight a real father, because you'll never be that. Stop the boats. Stop the boats. The seed. You couldn't plant seed. You couldn't plant seed. You're a little predator that has no ability to plant seed. And if you do, nothing will work for you. Can you let me know what this is about? I just jumped on. You ask the guy sitting next to you in the police station. You're you are watering it yourself, man. Like, okay, predatorial policeman, no friends, you junkie drug addict. Go away. Gary Lineker is on a rant. Gary Lineker. This guy's got grey hair. Oh, wait a minute. Gary Lineker's got grey hair. This is fantastic, man. I know you love me. I know you think it's funny. Where do we go from here? It's never up to you. Wherever you go, it's never going to be up to you. You stay in the police station you're at. You go and bully white men until you feel tough. Then you go home and cry and use drugs. Love the accent, my friend. I miss Scotland. Beautiful people. Thank you so much. Again, if you're all sitting around a desk in a police station, you're the one that's going to face trouble. I love Scotland too. Why specifically white men? You called me orange? Why specifically white men? Love the double denim. Thank you very much. It's because I put a lot of time into how I look. Like this morning, I have taken hours to get ready. So if you want to take a little look, there you go. You've had your fun for the weekend. I've had my serial hill killer, had to impress the husband. Listen, mate, I'm on here because my children were abducted. I'm just trying to be a father that gets time with them. I understand it's mainly gaslighting that goes on here, and When you're walking, it's good to have a wee rant and get it off your chest. When you sit down, you relax a bit. When your mum comes, you relax a bit. It's only a laugh. No, you're predatory policemen. You won't be trusted. You're drug addicts sitting in the same place and no one likes you in real life. You're afraid to show your real face after you've been to work. You're scum. Now we need to pay you more so you stop being these predators. So you stop gaslighting. So you stop helping child abusers. Captain Birdseye here can bring them over on his fishing boat. Well, it's like the police have got together and they've looked at Les Dennis's book of jokes. You could do with a spliff, laugh out loud. Yes, I could. Is that right? I guess you could do a line of cocaine and another piece of child pornography, you predatory old low-life scumbag. Oh, where did that come from? It just came, like it does. Bit harsh. Not really. Not really. My children have been abducted back from this country. The child abductor was assisted by the police. My ex called me a rapist. I don't care if you want to judge me on a lie that was used against me. Now, I've had nothing but gaslighting and abuse. I do feel really down and broken most days. Now, if you want a man to feel suicidal, you've done a good job. I know the police, I know that you're the police and you want to make me feel suicidal. You've done a great job. So if I manage to let things go this weekend, you know who it's fallen into. Most days I don't want to be here. Most days I don't want to speak to you police that are predators. You abuse children, you're drug addicts, you're alcoholics, you're thieves, you're liars. That's why you become police. They don't pay you money. You come on here so you can wind people up. Good men like myself. Quiff, Richard is kicking off again. As is the police. Okay, now I'll say goodbye to you. I'm going to come out and do it louder. Boo-hoo. That's when you find out who predators are. It's quite easy to see. These kids dying in Gaza, but this guy wants sympathy. I don't want sympathy. And what kids are dying in Gaza? You just want kids? You little predator. You child abusing parasite. You're lowlife. You're funded to help predators. You're a scumbag. You little scumbag. You little predatory shitbag. Bye, Captain. Bring me back a kipper. Right, see you later. It's been nice to talk to the Glasgow police this morning. Not one of you have got a brain cell inside your head that can actually make me feel any worse than I feel right now. God bless, I'm missing some context, but vampires are really and have seized every lever of power. Yeah, I know, my friend. Parasites have. We're actually paying police to gaslight the people that pay their wages. Captain Haddock, I mean, this is the Captain Birdseye jokes are pretty good. The thing is, you know that I know that I'm a handsome man that's a good father that would do anything to help any decent man out there. But I know I'm talking to predators, I'm talking to AI, and I'm talking to coppers with no family or friends who are drug addicts. And I feel sorry for you. Ciao, ciao. Get your last message up.